Theme no empty beginning.
Now the theme for the message is empty beginning.
Empty beginning. So she asie ewa abrabom abra unishe.
Now starting something in life or taking off in life in emptiness, empty beginning.
I believe, sir, onipa bia onyankopon enyono ba sansi so hanom oma obribi.
I believe that every man created of God and placed on the face of the earth, God gave you something.
Ade onyankopon de ma ono ebribi a eno enedo bewie ewie papa.
And that thing that God gave you has in itself the potential of bringing you to a good ending in life.
And so
oftentimes I say this,
on a talent,
that to each of us we have our talents.
on a gift.
Each of us has a gift. Sorry.
But sebeya ubehuno o talent and also gift.
But for you to uncover or discover or get to know what your talent or gift is,
not through our gift no and also talent no, wetimi awie no yie e wa abrabom.
And for you to be able to optimize that gift and reach a good ending in life,
very difficult.
that thing is very difficult. For you to discover what gifts or talent you have is not an easy thing. Now many people have walked the face of this earth,
talent, gift, and
they were never able to discover or uncover the gifts and talent that God gave unto them, and they are dead and no more, they are gone.
So
it is not a walk in the park for you to discover the talent that God has given to you and to optimize it for you to reach a good ending in life. It's not easy.
And
so many years or some time ago, our elders or forefathers will often make consultations. They will make spiritual consultations. So they would make an inquiry into their destinies. And they would make an inquiry to find out whether they are living the full extent of their destiny or what they are doing has nothing to do with their destiny. Every man has a destiny. And do you think or believe, or would you concede that you are actually working on or working toward your destiny? Now some people were created and called to become doctors. Others were made and called to be lawyers. Others would become businessmen and women. Others were called to be teachers. Others were called to be footballers. Others would engage in other various forms of sports. But are you sure whether or not you have discovered what your destiny is? Now our brother Azuma Nelson uncovered his. And so he realized that literacy was not going to be beneficial to him. And so he decided he was going to put aside literacy and he was going to make use of his hand in boxing.
Or they break you through, or they are making name, or they are making impact.
And through boxing boxing, he has broken through in life, and he has made impacts in his life. So if literacy is not going to help you, begin to discover or uncover your destiny. Maybe yours may lie in boxing, and that is what you must pursue.
The reason why enemy no attack prophets.
Now the reason the enemy often attacks prophets.
Now
people who uncover destinies are prophets.
Saul
Now you can find out from Saul, the son of Kish. He was seriously searching for the lost donkeys of his father. He thought that his destiny lied within the search of donkeys. So he was searching for lost donkeys because that is what he thought his destiny was linked to. But his servant said to him,
from north, east, south and west. Me matuo difo binka. Na oyesia ohunu sunsumu niema obetimi akere wo hyebere ma ye nkonko huno na ye ntie de ono so beka na obetimi akere ye baabi a donkeys ne wo ana wo hyebere.
Now his servant said to him, Master, by our own efforts we have gone the north, south, east and west searching for the lost donkeys, and we have not found them yet. But I know of a prophet who is a seer, and I know that when we go to him, he is able to show us or tell us where to find the lost donkeys.
Lo and behold, omumiti prophet no so chira omo. Emma prophet no catch Saul say, enya donkeys enu ministry. Nemo o ye king, o ye leader. Eno ene ne wo nyame anwe no se brabe.
Lo and behold, when they went before the prophet, the seer said to them where the donkeys were, and he said that quite apart from that, your destiny is not in the search of donkeys, but you are a leader, you are a king. So are you living within your destiny?
And your talent, your gift, your soul, and
that thing which you are doing, is it born out of your talent or your gift, or is it something that heaven has designated you to do?
Now
if what you are doing is what heaven designated you to do, then you are blessed.
In life.
Then no matter what happens, you are surely going to succeed in life. But if that is not part of the frame or your makeup which heaven gave to you, then you are going to struggle. Many people are struggling
because position in life.
Because they do not know their position in life. Now there are some of us that our trouble emanates from where we were born, or who helped us, the midwife that helped us at the time we were born. There are some of us that the families were into which we were born. There are some wicked witches in that family that have snatched your destiny from you, and they have destroyed it utterly.
With emptiness.
And so you are living your life, howbeit you are living it with emptiness.
Life empty. One start here with emptiness.
And so the wealth that God gave you, the destiny God gave you, it has been taken away from you by the enemy. And so even though you are living life, you are living life in emptiness.
And very dangerous, serious. So babra na uni obuafo. O babra na uni bribia and support.
Now it is very serious. It is a serious and a dangerous thing that you are living life without a helper, or there is nothing in life that is supporting you as you are living it. But I want you to have clarity in your mind that today God's message he has given me to be delivered to you.
You have no choice to fail in life. You have no choice.
But by the time I finish my message, you realize that there is no option for you left that you will fail. You cannot attribute your failure to anything. Because the person I am going to preach to you about,
with emptiness.
He started life with emptiness. And as for him, he was so unlucky. He did not have the support of God. And so life's going had become very tough. And the name of that person is Esau.
No more Papa Isaac.
The name of his father was Isaac.
By all means, say Papa and the firstborn, and
by all natural means, the appropriate person to inherit a father was the firstborn son of that father. But I do not know what happened.
Papa, I also wish you firstborn. Now, but at the
time that the father ought to have blessed his firstborn, he required of something from the firstborn before he would unleash the blessing upon him.
So
he said to him, Esau, I'm about to die, and you are my firstborn, and I want to bless you, and I want you to inherit me. But before I do that, go to the bush, go and kill game, and prepare food for me to eat. And when my soul is delighted, I will bless you.
Blessing with conditions.
Now this was a conditional blessing. Blessing with a condition attached.
But
I am going to bless you, but I desire to bless you, but now many times many people do not understand certain things. And they wonder why they ought to do something before God will bless them. I do not believe that a ground into which a seed has not planted, that ground can produce something, can produce a tree or a fruit.
Price and when you're blessing.
At every time you must pay a price for a blessing.
Blessing without price is meaningless.
Now, having a blessing without a price is meaningless. God must bless you.
But
God is requiring something from you before he blesses you.
Abraham,
God said to me, Abraham, I want to bless you.
But do
something first for me before I bless you.
Point of contact. Many
times when God wants to bless you, he requires something from you as a point of contact to the blessing upon which he will stand to release the blessing.
And Abraham Melchizedek,
and so when Abraham met Melchizedek, he paid to Melchizedek tithes.
And Melchizedek so man wine and bread and ushira.
And Melchizedek gave to Abraham wine with bread, and he blessed him.
When
you will not reap until you sow.
Let me
repeat myself. If you don't sow, you are never going to have a harvest.
A spiritual and physical principle.
Now this is both spiritual and physical principle. And that is how God has ordained things in creation. Now if you don't work towards something, you are not going to get a reward of that thing.
So he
said, Esau, give me something to eat, And when my soul is merry, I will bless you.
Answer Isaac. Oba prosper. Pay price.
Before Isaac prospered, he paid a price.
He
was offered as a sacrificial lamb, and his throat was almost cut through with a sword. But he submitted himself. He
at the point of death. At the point of death.
Even to the point of death. When his father Abraham had lifted the sword and was going to cut through his throat, at that point Elohim instructed an angel to cry and say, Abraham, Abraham, do not touch or hurt the lad. Turn to your right hand side. You are going to see a lamb that has been caught in the thicket. Replace him with Isaac. Let me say something to you.
Isaac, you're quiet.
Isaac was quiet.
Isaac faith.
Now that experience Isaac had developed faith in Isaac.
Now Isaac
realized the amount of love that Elohim had toward him.
And
Isaac derived a lesson from that experience.
Long life.
He realized that God is able to replace his life at the point of death, so that his life will be, death will be exchanged for life for him.
I don't know, last week me catch you said 2020.
That is why I said to you last week that in 2020,
the glory God
is going to replace your shame with glory.
The riches replace poverty.
God is going to replace your poverty with riches.
The long life replace it with death.
God is going to replace your death with long life.
Because I receive it.
Say, I receive it
in the name of Jesus.
Put your hands together. Hallelujah. For Jesus. So this experience taught Isaac that God was very close to him.
I want to call calamity beam. I also call problem beam. Now
and so sometimes it is necessary for you to get into a problem or a calamity so that you will know the amount of love that God has for you.
Me buy so, me bless you, but me person suffer and when you bless.
So he said to him, my son Esau, I am going to bless you, but as a precondition, I want you to suffer for the blessing.
Because blessing now when you want suffer and sana winyano. Take blessing seriously.
So every blessing that you receive on a silver platter, you often do not take that blessing seriously. Now everything that you receive for free without struggle or effort, you misuse that thing. But those things that you struggle to obtain, because of the struggle, you take care of what you got.
Answer no dia de be ma no wo be suffer answer na wo de amount sabe on saka wo be protect ade no wo be preserve ade no wo be hwa ade no so yi.
So before God will give you a thing, he will make you suffer to get that thing so that you will preserve and protect what you got. Do something for me to bless you.
And Esau offer an arrow and an bow.
And so Esau took his bow and arrow.
Or experience.
He was an experienced man
because no a hunter.
Because he was a hunter. He knew how to hunt. He was skillful.
But that particular day.
But on that particular day, he set his traps.
On
that day he set his traps, and by the time his trap caught an animal, and by the time he returned to take that animal had set itself free. So he will set a trap and go and hide it. And when he hears the sound of a trap or an ensnared animal, and he's going to take that ensnared animal. By the time he gets to the place, that animal had gone. Why am I encountering this problem today? Not knowing God knew about it. And so when his traps caught animals, God sent his angels to set that animal free and let them go. Because God was putting stumbling blocks in the path of Esau. And so Rebecca said to Jacob, her son, "Oh Papa, Isaac say, unia Esau, enkokuma buambra na ondidi na omia no washira no yanentem enwan no yidia wadrop abra na memfanya nkwan ne aduane o papa pe." Rebecca said to Jacob that, "Make haste, go and bring the fattened cow or the fattened sheep, and let me prepare food for you to serve your father with it, because your father said to your brother to make food for him to eat, and when he's eating and his soul is delighted, he will bless him." And Jacob prepare food. Esau any abre chiabua onyame tisoro na oyezame de ekoso. So Esau was busily preparing food. Jacob was busily preparing food. Esau was in the thick forest catching game and was getting none, and God was observing from heaven. Onyame delay Esau. God delayed Esau and was backing Jacob, and he backed Jacob. And so Jacob and so Esau. And so God said, "Jacob I loved, but Esau I hated." Now whether you like it or not, God has got his favorites. There are some of us that God is going to work with us in a special way compared with others. And you cannot query God and ask God why. Because Jesus chose 12 disciples. Jesus chose 12 disciples. But not John, the beloved. Disciples. And he loved John the beloved more than all the disciples. Favorite ones. God has his favorite ones. It is my heart desire that you be one of God's favorite ones. And if you are one of God's favorite ones, then God is going to move with you in accordance with his grace. And every time God is going to deal with you sitting upon the throne of grace and not upon the throne of judgment. So anytime Esau caught an animal, the angel will come and set the animal free. Mame, Becky, Rebecca, where we are piano, or the amani by Jacob the aquacoma, Papa Isaac, a chantro. We can't throw. So Madam Rebecca prepared food, gave to Jacob. Jacob served his father and told a lie. Isaac said, "Who is this?" He said, "Oh father, this is your son Esau." He said, "How come you caught an animal and prepared food in this short time?" He said, "It is because the Lord is with me." Papa Isaac said, and me send me Jacob. And so Isaac said, "This sounds like Jacob." Is this not Jacob? He said, "No, this is not Jacob, this is Esau." Now Esau had a special characteristic on him, and that characteristic was the hair on his body. Now every man in this auditorium, you have got something special that no one else has got. And so protect that special thing that you have. Because God can use that thing to bless you. He said, "Come and let me rub my palms." Because voice on your body. Because the voice sounds like Jacob.
Hey, we are so way. I was say, we are smart.
Now, in this world, you must be smart. You must be witty.
A Christopher is smart. Christians be
now many Christians are not witty. We are not smart. We are not shrewd.
You're holy.
We are timid.
You're smart.
You must be holy, but you must be witty and smart.
You're holy, but you're smart.
You must be holy, but smart.
So you're smart and you're evil.
Being smart and witty is
so you're smart and you're sin.
Being smart is not a sin.
Be smart, but be righteous. One of these days, one
of these days, I'm going to spend time in talking about wittiness and smartness.
We are born again believer, you're smart.
You are a born again believer. You are a lady. Be smart.
Memo being catch on say men says you who because we are Christian today be asha masdi na fa duku chichiruti no animinya bawe abra won ware no.
Now do not let somebody tell you that you must not dress well and you must be unkempt and walk around in a very long dress and in a scarf and with a pointed nose.
So your banana ware look attractive.
If you are a woman and not married, you must look attractive. You must look comely. Look nice. You must show your beauty.
Because I have sorrows. And a man named and I examine omo. Esther soon say fine. This one is beautiful. Tell me beauty, it counts.
Because Ahasuerus sat on his throne, and the women and the virgins came one after the other. But when they got to Esther, I said, no, this one is beautiful. Sometimes beauty has value.
Beauty with good character, it works.
Beauty with good character, put your hands together for Yeshua.
Memo bian kanchro say you in bawe omobwa yon kama.
Now do not let somebody tell you to wear a very horrendous face.
And I worry Yesu look attractive and tell our husband obekwa look attractive person, woman.
You must look attractive, and after your marriage you must continue to look attractive, or else your husband will be attracted to an attractive woman.
You cannot
tell me that you're a believer and so you're going to wear a maxi and a hood to cover your face.
No shape. Where did Diana just arm and his stomach running over? Or body, I was so you come on. Because and 35. We hit it 35, now hit it 40. Now Maria expiring date abo. Ajuwa nyami bembi. Hallelujah.
Amen.
We are bema so you neat. Na mema ni bebre modern paibo bunya neat. A Christopher ni bebre prayer when you neat. On pesi, on shevu, prayer. Oh sorry, how much you come on pay or park no ba onyare. None who sent. Christiania who sent. Bounce him, Jesus. Right?
Put your heads together for Jesus.
Hallelujah. And then you wanna make ho, and a menko ho. Now Bible said Isaac and then Safa Jacob ho. No, who said me one who is Esau.
Now the Bible said Isaac rubbed his hands upon the body of Jacob, and he noticed that the hair on the body of Jacob was like that of Esau.
Where do you mean by Esau? Now only my dear Jacob here. Jacob son for Esau musuo. No sign to drano.
Now in addition to all the things Jacob did, he also took a garment of Esau and wore it.
And Papa Isaac. Jacob too. Oh, free say Esau.
And so Isaac embraced Jacob, thinking that was Esau.
And son, what did he?
Before he ate the food.
Did he was starting so?
Now after he had eaten, he began to unleash the blessing.
Or the Jacob.
And he gave the blessing of the eldest son to Jacob. Be careful of your words. Be careful of the words that come out from your mouth. It was Esau that sold out his seniority to Jacob
because of
a pot of food. Do not sell your honor because of food.
Sikenti, bribe unti. Lose position.
Are you losing your position because of bribe? Now, everyone that comes to you to see you, you take bribe from the person before you attend to the person.
And I can't
now, it appears that in Ghana, even though you are competent for the thing, if you do not give out a bribe, your competence don't matter. Now, somebody who is not competent, because he's able to bribe, he will get it. So it means that competence is of no essence. It is the one who is able to bribe, the one who can pay more.
Mr. President, what a bribe that was a mean person. What's it like? Me as president. Now you at who? Me as president. Now you as who? Your boy can say no. But one can say to so I can know. I'm for you.
A president was one asked whether he had ever taken a bribe.
Now media for said last week here woman the president ACI. Now so people say president about something about bribing. Any brofo back me can say. Corruption. Oh, na send you meaning back be count. Oh, you're bold. Declare say on when you're corrupt. Now wow feel so proof so you're corrupt, no? Come and say it.
Now amidst the press, the president boldly said that he is not corrupt.
Where been an come here say your man penny that down on Kobe but went to me. Would you trim a tree of one cool? Hallelujah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. And young cohort to the moment to be preachers. Sabon Sambio, my Jesus.
Once again, put your hands together for Jesus.
Next time you bring a braco. What on him penny?
He sold out his seniority.
One taking it serious.
He did not take his seniority as being a serious thing. But he said that there is nothing useful of my seniority. And he said, Jacob, from this day forward, you are the eldest and I'm the youngest. And then heaven established it. Be careful of your utterances. Do not confess defeat. Do not say that I will die through this sickness. Do not say that my poverty will take me to my grave.
Calamity, difficulties beyond them will be and for one don't accept it.
Do not confess or concede to any calamity or affliction you are going through.
Now, Papa Isaac. And
so Isaac
Jacob
released the blessing on Jacob.
Out
of trickery, he obtained the blessing because his brother sold the blessing to him. Now when he took the blessing and left, Esau had also prepared his food. And when he came, he said, "Oh Father, here I am." And his father said, "Who is this?" And he said, "This is your son Esau." And he said, "Yes, this is the voice of Esau. But are you not the one who just took the blessing?" And he said, "No, Daddy, I'm not the one. I have just brought the food to you." He said, "Oh, I am already satisfied." And I have unleashed
Jacob.
And I have unleashed the blessing on the person who came before you with food. It may be your brother Jacob. He came here with food. I have eaten and I have blessed him. If something which is yours, rightly yours, go somewhere else. If something that God has blessed you, if you lose that thing and that thing finds itself elsewhere. If your marriage, your good marriage, finds itself elsewhere. Your prosperity finds itself in another place. When an evil man takes your blessing from you, if the midwife that helped or took you at birth has taken the wealth divinely given to you from heaven. Now if your life is in the grip of your enemies, something that you love so much, if that thing finds itself in another man's possession, something you have struggled for, something you rightly deserve to get, but you do not get it and find yourself elsewhere. Something that your name was attached to, and someone has tarnished you so much so, in the presence of your leader who is about to give you that thing, and he changes his mind and does not give that thing to you. The person tarnishes you, paints you black to someone. And by so doing, the person has won the good and favorable heart of that great man, and hatred has come toward you from that great man. Be careful, nobody will kill you and will take your blessing from you. And so if you want to employ your nephew into your business, just be careful. If you are forming a partnership with your friend, be careful. Because it is not all friends who have good hearts. Be careful. Do you know the condition of the heart of your partner? Do you know the spirit that inhabits that partner whom you want to do business with? Please be careful. Because when me wafase, be careful. Just because he's your nephew, do not say that I'm going to make him the man at the helm of affairs of my business because he's my nephew. Does he serve Jesus as you are serving, or he's serving other gods, or he loves to do charms and idols? Your properties somehow because are you saying that you have put him at the helm of affairs and in a position of power in your business because he's your nephew or your niece? He's going to take you over. He's going to invoke charms against you and will ensure that you die through stroke and will take your business from you. Be careful. Some people only smile, they really smile with you. Be careful and be vigilant.
The nipa ye wicked. Nipa binom ye dangerous.
Be careful. Do not share your thoughts with just anyone. Some men are wicked. Some men are dangerous. If you are not careful, they are going to dissolve your marriage. Do not share your marital issues with your peers or your friends. If somebody comes with a rumor about your husband, please turn a deaf ear on that rumor. I know a story.
At a restaurant,
a friend told a married woman that go and see your husband eating rice balls with groundnut soup. With his concubine. And when the wife heard that news, hurriedly she went, and on her way she had an accident and died. Unbeknown to them, that so-called concubine was the sister of the man. If somebody comes with a rumor concerning your husband, say to that friend that you love your husband as he is.
Because angel.
Because that rumor mongerer is not holy and is neither righteous.
Only weaknesses, only problem.
If you allow some people to convince you with rumors about other people, or you concede to condemnations about you, then I don't know what is really wrong with you, because the one that is condemning you, is it not human? He is not holy or neither righteous.